Good evening, good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody finds this video in good spirits. And we are going live. It's our weekly Thursday night chit chat. And we're getting closer to Christmas, Cindy.
We are.
So we're cutting it down to the wire tonight. We're right at the last minute. So if we got to get up and grab something, bear with us. So.
Yeah.
What's tonight's topic? What's on the agenda tonight, Cindy?
We're going to talk about the Carnival Dream, our upcoming cruise. We're going to talk about Carnival's new thing about booking onboard credit with your before your cruise. If it's if you do have onboard credit, you can actually book it online.
Right,
So
and that's something new, right?
It is.
Wow, that's cool.
So we're going to talk about that too. So.
Yeah, I wish we would have had that before when we were on our other cruises. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, on the Carnival Mardi Gras, because we had so much onboard credit, so we had to use our money, which is fine, to use our credit cards to book the reservations. But now that if you guys do have onboard credit, you guys actually can start booking your dinner reservations, internet package, even cheers with your onboard credit.
Right on. That's cool.
Hi, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben, how you doing, my friend? Merry pre-Christmas.
Yes.
We're getting closer.
We are.
So we're kind of just getting in there tonight. We're running a minute or two late. We're just kind of throwing things together, and we barely got home from work. We barely got basically the phone and the tripod set up, and we're about ready to get going on tonight's topic here pretty soon. But
what are you drinking, Bob?
I don't know. I'm not drinking anything right now. I got a big ball of ice in here.
Well,
So let's slow this down a little bit, and let's get something to drink here.
look at his cup here. He has his cup with his little.
Yep. I'm going to have to make some clear ice cubes here.
There you go.
So,
That's his drink tonight.
yep. I'm still working on that Johnny Walker Black Label there. Still trying to polish that off. I went and picked up some eggnog on the way home. So I got some eggnog. I got some of that 5-year, what was that? Barbados rum? Yeah,
Yes.
the McCoy rum. So who knows? We might have a little eggnog. Get a nice pour there.
And I'm drinking a little vodka, cranberry, Sprite Zero, and some mint and a sugar rim. That's my drink tonight.
So you got cranberry in there?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
here we go.
Well, that's
Do a
pretty
cheers,
festive.
Paul.
All right. Here's to making it at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Oh, that was good.
So we're on a little early tonight. We normally do 7 o'clock. The next couple weeks, I got some really early Friday mornings, so we're trying to push the chat a little earlier, get dinner done, and get to bed at a reasonable time. So I've got a real early call the next couple weeks on Friday mornings. So other than that, I guess we got our drinks. We're
Yes.
ready to get into our cruise, I guess, news, topics. What's going on there?
Hi, I'm Spiker's Crazy Adventures.
Hey guys,
Cheers, guys.
How are you? Merry pre-Christmas. Hope
Yeah.
you're all doing well.
Well, I think they just announced. Hi, Karen. They just announced
Karen.
that starting mid-March, if you have onboard credit, you're able to book your excursions, drink packages, cheers, anything on the carnival.com site with your onboard credit. I did try it because we did have a little bit of onboard credit on one of the cruises in March. So I was able to do it. So it does work. So if you have all that extra onboard credit because you had to cancel your cruise because of COVID, or if you had to move it, and of course Carnival gave everybody so much money, you're able to start buying your things as long as your cruise is after, I think it's the mid-March of 2022.
So we can do it up to mid-March 2022?
That's when it starts.
Oh, so it doesn't start like if I'm cruising next week?
New?
Oh.
Nope.
It's always in the fine print. You ever notice that?
So-
it's always the little details
But the cruises
there.
we're going on, the next few cruises, we don't have that much onboard credit anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
the Dream, I don't think we have anything. I don't think the Radiance we have anything. And then I know the Panorama, we do have $50.
Yeah, and I
onboard
may
credit.
throw some Carnival credit card on there, but it might be 100, 200 at the most. So from using my Carnival card, which is not the greatest card in the world, but it does add up after a while.
But we're gonna have fun no matter if we have onboard credit or not. But we just want to throw that out to you guys. If you guys do have onboard credit on a future cruise, go ahead and use that onboard credit because you don't have to wait to get on the ship, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think we would only have one cruise with onboard credit left, and that would be the Celebration.
In November, we have over, I think, close to $700 on
Yeah,
board
at
credit.
least 650. So we'll probably do the drink package on that.
Yeah, we may do because it's almost like the Carnival Mardi Gras, so there's gonna be a lot of hangouts there on that.
A lot of hangouts, a lot of high seas friends. So the usual suspects and a few new ones. So
we just found out that Eddie and Laura's gonna be on that cruise too with us.
yeah,
So that's pretty cool
from
too.
Huddle Adventures. If you haven't checked them out, check their channel out.
Yeah, they're pretty two cool guys. We've been trying to get a acquaintance with online, so we can't wait to meet them.
Boy, Eddie's out there working hard, isn't he?
He is. Good for him. Way to do it.
Yep, he's working hard. He's ready to launch, and he's having great success and taking off well. So
he did tell me that they probably won't make this chat because I think they're driving home at this time, so they're. But we're not guaranteed to keeping it. We just trying to make it what's working for everybody. So we're trying a different time to see if it works for other people too. So we're just trying to right now just see how we can do it, Paul.
Right. And recap from last week. I don't know if you guys noticed, but last week, we had to cancel the Mardi Gras due to we had a 2-week vacation. Cindy missed the previous work week, if I can spit that out. And then also, she's got a big convention, and
get ready for
right. And with us, where we live, we're kind of in a little bit of a rural area. We're 2-3 hours from an international airport. So a lot of times when you do Allegiant and stuff like that, you got to stay a couple days after, a day or two before. Normally, that's fine. We like doing that, especially when you're down in Florida and the weather's nice and you get to enjoy the beach. But just couldn't take that much time off, and with the air flight and then the Ubering and everything again, and I'm still having a hard time getting over canceling the Mardi Gras, but and then we did lose the drink package, which I think on that class of ships that's definitely necessary. But we're going back on the Dream. We're really excited to be going back on the Dream. So. And I don't think we're going to do the drink package on that because we're going to do a lot more excursions this time.
Yes.
And we're going to do a lot of all-inclusives and stuff like that. So.
Okay, and then Spiker's Crazy Adventure says we always get the drink package, LOL, which is awesome.
Right.
And then Laverne's here. She says happy holidays. Cheers.
Yep. Happy pre-Christmas, happy holidays to everybody.
And then Harris is here. Merry Christmas, Cindy and Paul. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you guys have any questions about a cruise or an excursion, if we've done it, we will give you all the information that we can do. So
absolutely.
So let's talk about the Carnival Dream, Paul.
Well, the last time we were on the Dream was what, 2016?
Yes.
So I really like the Dream class of ships. I probably like the Breeze the best, but it's a little different decor. It's got a lot of nice. It's kind of like a red design, red interior. It's kind of nice, and. We're going to hit Cozumel, and then we got Belize. And we went ahead, and we're doing something unique this time in Cozumel.
Yes.
We've been to Sancho's quite a few times. We've been to Nachi. Nachi's kind of our chillax place, kind of enjoy the beach and, the pool there. And it's definitely, and I noticed that Nachi, they don't put as much chlorine in the pool. That Sancho's, I walk by that pool and my eyes start watering. There's so much chlorine in it. But the thing I like about Nachi, it's got more drinks, it's relaxed, and Sancho's, the best thing I love about Sancho's is that coconut shrimp.
Yeah.
If you've had the coconut shrimp from Sancho's, But if not, and you're thinking about going, make sure you order it early and often. It's amazing with that orange liqueur sauce.
Yeah, because Nachi is kind of like a cool vibe. Everybody's calm.
It's just laid back.
Chill vibe. And then, of course, if you go to Mr. Sancho's, it's more of a party scene, which is, it's good to do both to see which one you like the best. But we actually did something different. We did book an excursion that's actually going to be adding a little bit of stuff to it, different things.
And what's cool is, it's definitely, we love cooking and making drinks. So it's got beautiful scenery, and it's going to be a really unique experience where we're going to be cooked by a top chef there in Cozumel.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be making homemade chili rellenos from scratch while they're serving you multiple cocktails.
Yes.
And we'll be doing a lot of different things there. We'll be doing craft drinks, and then they've got a big pool area.
It's infinity pool too.
Yeah, a couple. I think they've got 2 infinity pools.
I think they do.
So
And then you got the dolphin pool right near us too.
yeah,
so
so they've got a little dolphin set up there. So that's going to be something different. You know, we kind of thought, well, we haven't gone to Paradise Beach yet, but I'm not a big pool person. I'm more of a beach person. And we kind of thought about what was the place where they play the music?
Sky Reef.
Sky Reef. That would probably have been my choice. That looks like a lot of fun there. And we were thinking about doing Sky Reef, and then we just came across this. What's it called? Tabasco?
Yeah, the Tabasco. It's like a kind of a cooking, eating, chill in the pool, relax excursion. It should be a lot of fun, so we're very excited about that. So something kind of different in Cozumel, because we've done a lot of different things in Cozumel.
Yeah.
So we're looking to do something different. So we already booked that excursion already.
Right. So yeah, we've already pre-booked that. We're excited to go and do that. That'll be a unique experience for us. I don't think we've done any actual cooking on a
No.
cruise ship or an excursion.
And we actually booked it with Carnival too,
Right.
so there was a really good price on it. So we
Right.
we went that route this time.
Right.
So
So now I'll be able to cook it and give the first bites.
yeah, that's true.
And we'll have a lot of first sips on that because
Yeah.
they got a lot of different cocktails there. So that'll be really cool.
Number one Mama says Sancho's has the best Long Island iced teas. I don't think we had one of those there, Paul.
I'm pretty sure you tried every drink on the menu.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I could have, but I just can't remember.
We're just, you know, even Nachi, we're just not really that impressed with the drinks at Sancho's and Nachi. And then,
They're all sweet.
right, and then of course, Sancho's there, you only have one beer, the Dos Equis. At least, you know, Nachi Cacombe will give you quite a few more options on your beer there. But, you know, we're just trying to do something a little bit different this time.
I know, Spiker's Crazy Adventures. I do believe your name is Cindy, so if I'm
Right.
wrong, let me know. They said I want to do the sushi class, which is pretty cool too. I mean, I know some of the cooking classes, like on the bigger ships, like the Mardi
Yeah, I was
Gras.
going to say the Mardi Gras has multiple, you know, from sushi to, don't they, I think
Make pizza. They do.
quite a few different things.
Yeah, so go on to the Mardi Gras or one of the
Right.
bigger ships. I'm pretty sure the Panorama does it too.
Right. Yeah, if you live in Florida, that sushi class could come in handy, but it's not going to do us much good in the Midwest.
She said yes, it's Cindy. Okay, I want to
Right.
make sure I got your name right because I recognize you, so I knew your name was just like mine.
Right, exactly. So that'll be really cool. And hopefully we've seen a few videos and stuff on it. It looks like there's quite a few dolphins there in their little pond and swimming area there for them to come in and out of the ocean. So hopefully they don't just keep them contained there. But
I hope not, but
yeah,
they're gonna have a lot of like Paul said, they're gonna make some signature drinks at the end, and we're gonna be doing a lot of video of it, so you guys can check it out. Maybe this is something you guys would want to do in the
Right.
future.
and not just at the end. They actually give
Multiple.
you like what drink do they welcome drink when you walk in?
I saw a video and it looked like a tequila sunrise.
right?
Yes, that's what it looked like.
But I don't know if it was or
It could be something different.
right. But it definitely looked like a tequila sunrise. And then I noticed as I was watching it, they give quite a few other margarita drinks. They do they do like some spicy pineapple ones. I love pineapple, so I'm definitely gonna be partaking in a few of those. So
So it's gonna be like a cooking class. We're gonna have a nice chef there helping us make things. I mean, we're gonna be making desserts, doing the flames on the apples, making ceviche too, isn't it? So we're gonna have a lot of fun there and just relax.
can't wait to make this ceviche.
Yeah.
I love that. We love that. We tried that at Emerald's. That was
Yes,
really good. So
it was. So we're so excited about doing something different. And tell me about what we booked for Belize. We already booked this excursion.
Belize, we're just doing that private island where they pick you up on the boat and they take you to the private island. And then it's all the snorkeling gear included. The snorkeling looks really good there. We'll see how long we snorkel.
I think it's called Golf K.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think
We
that's what
just booked it.
we
the
just booked
other
it
night.
yesterday, last night. So
Right.
it's gonna be we're gonna take one of their boats over to this little private island type thing, and like Paul just said, they're gonna give us some complimentary snorkel gear. They're gonna take us to the reefs, and then come back and enjoy the beach. They have $3 beers. They got unlimited rum punch for free, complimentary.
Right.
And talk about those barbecued lobsters, Paul.
Yeah. Well, the first thing is getting back to the snorkeling. There is, I don't think they let you have any drinks till you're done snorkeling, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So basically, we'll be there. We'll do a little snorkeling, enjoy that, and then I guess at that point it's unlimited rum punch.
Yes.
And then they barbecue. They grill giant lobsters right there on the beach. I think like a whole tray full of it, like a full lobster, is like $15.
$15. So I mean, the food's not included; just the rum punch is included, and then they do have $3 island beer there.
That's okay. Fresh lobster out of the sea, cooked right there for
Yes.
$15. Yeah, that sounds pretty
It looked
amazing.
really good. And I may bring since we're actually driving to Galveston this time, I may bring one of my chairs I can roll up and then sit on that. Paul probably wouldn't care. He was probably going to be in the water most of the time anyway. So
Yeah, we noticed they kind of charge for every little thing there.
Cindy said, I'm actually drinking a spicy pineapple Mitch Ultra seltzer right now, Paul.
That sounds
She
good.
said, yes.
Yeah, I love anything pineapple, especially with the little char and a little smoke on it. That's right up. That's right in my wheelhouse, right there.
Yeah, CME traveling. Yeah, we're looking forward to that lobster barbecue. We really
You
are.
know that if
Oh,
you've
yeah.
seen our vlogs, we love lobster and seafood, and Cindy was hardcore vegetarian up until I'd say what about 2013, 14 from 99, so about 14, 15 years, and then finally she missed seafood a lot, and she started eating seafood again when we traveled, and she's back on that. So we've definitely been enjoying it when we cruise. A lot of lobster, shrimp, and we had an amazing dinner at the chef table.
Yes, awesome.
On the Pride. Was that on Thanksgiving? No, that was the night after Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, the chef made me my only special meal, because there wasn't anybody that was a vegetarian. So every time they brought out my dish, he'd come up and tell me what it was personally, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, that looks so good." I mean,
yeah, she was getting all kinds of specialty lobsters, giant shrimps, salmon, this, that, fish, and everybody was like, kind of like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Okay, Adventures of Dave and Aaron here. And,
hey guys, welcome home.
David. Hi, David. Happy holidays.
Yep.
And then Cindy says, we love seafood ourselves. I would have to say oysters are her favorite.
Yeah, I like oysters. That was one thing at the steakhouse on Thanksgiving night. They didn't have the oysters.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing that I was really looking forward to. And I heard a couple other people complain. And the lady, I said, well, if I come back like tomorrow night or the next night, will you have oysters? She says, we haven't had them for a month. And I'm thinking, well, damn, take them off the menu. You're giving everybody false hope here. So, well, David and Aaron, I hope you guys enjoyed being back on the high seas there. It's been a long time, my friends.
I hope you guys got some vlogs coming out.
Yep. How'd it feel to be back at sea?
David said they love seafood, lobster, oysters, and cold beer. And then Cindy says, have you tried the oysters in the Alchemy? I haven't tried them yet.
It's funny. I was on the Horizon with somebody, but I had a lot to drink that night, and he got a platter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not eating anymore at this point. I'm just gonna pass. But yeah, I was pretty blown away. I forgot on the Horizon there they had the oysters. Next time, maybe when we go on the panorama, we'll have to do that. That would be really cool.
And Karen says Rudy's Sea Grill was the best.
The best.
It was.
It was probably definitely better than the steakhouse and better than the chef's table. It was definitely the best meal I've ever had at sea. It was
spot on.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. It was really, really.
I mean, they would pair the wines with every dish. So that's why, the Cheers package is very important, because they'll choose a special wine in a glass, of course, with each pairing of each meal, which is really nice too. So you get the full effect of eating in that restaurant.
Right. Yeah. The killer was though that crab stuffed lobster.
Oh yeah.
That was ridiculous, and of course that lobster mac. I mean, I've never even had macaroni and cheese that tastes that good, let alone lobster
Okay,
mac.
and David says we're so happy and blessed to be back on the ship and just looked at the ocean, which
Yep,
that's just the best thing to do.
yep.
And then cruising scene says hi all.
Hey guys.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yep. Happy
And
holidays and Merry
yeah,
pre-Christmas.
and then Ruben says Laverne and I are hardcore they're vegans.
I thought they were vegans. Yeah.
Yeah, but and become pescatarians on the cruise. We love, we too love fish. Sorry,
Right.
my phone's going crazy. You guys are going too fast. Cindy says we will be on the horizon in October, so definitely going to try the oysters, Paul.
Oh yeah.
And then people are saying hi to each other, and then.
I wanted to point out to Ruben and his wife there that I actually got it straight from the chef's mouth that they accommodate to any kind of diet, food allergy, whatever. And, you know, if Cindy was just a pure vegetarian, they would have dedicated the menu to that. They dedicated, you know, no meat for her. But I did ask him on our vlog right there at the end when he said, anyone have any questions? I said, if there's any vegans out there, because I know Ruben and his wife are vegans, I said, would they do a specialty meal for that? And he said, absolutely, we'll accommodate anyone's diet or menu. So that was really cool to know.
So if you guys want to do the chef's table,
it's a great experience.
It's a very good experience.
I'll tell you what though, we finished eating at what, about 8 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a 2+ hour experience, a lot of wine.
Yes.
But after we got out of there, it took me almost an hour because I was so full to drink a beer. There was just no room.
We had to go lay down.
So we didn't eat the next day till what, like 12 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
So we were so full. I mean, I'm going to say we were pretty much miserable. And the food, you don't realize it sneaks up on you, but it's so rich. Everything's so rich. It kind of hits you, and there's just no room to expand. So
I mean, if you guys can do the chef's table, we
Right.
really truly recommend that. I mean, they give you unlimited wine. I mean, it's included in your price of being in the chef's table.
right. And it was only $75 on the Pride. It
Yeah.
was very affordable.
For each of us.
I think the Mardi Gras was about 100,
I
right?
think it was 95 maybe. Or
Right.
it could have been 100.
Now on the Mardi Gras in the new class of ships, you know, going forward with the celebration and Jubilee class, don't they do it in the galley or where you can see them?
Sometimes they do it in the kitchen place where you guys cook in the kitchen area. I think that's where they do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Tom says, Merry Christmas, Cindy and Paul.
Merry Christmas, Tom. Happy holidays.
36 days away from the Mardi Gras.
Woo! Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Man, I wish we were going on the Mardi Gras. I'm upset, but we're going to do some new things on the Dream. We kind of are going back. We used to do a lot more excursions. Then the Mardi Gras, when I go on the Mardi Gras, I just feel that I don't need to do anything except enjoy that ship. So you guys are I can't even describe it. It's overwhelming. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I know there's some people out there, well, it's this or that, and then some people complain it's too much walking. But to me, we like walking, and the elevators move extremely well on that ship. And I feel like I'm in a giant city with like 15 different neighborhoods that you can explore.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
different music everywhere, different, wherever you go.
It's like different towns, like Italian area, this, that, it's really cool. It's a really cool experience.
They did a great job on that ship.
Yeah.
Cruising Scene says they would love to try the chef's table. CME Traveling said Mardi Gras on January 29th.
Woo, yeah.
Cruising Scene says 27 days until we are on the Adventures of the Seas.
That's cool.
Yeah. So besides the Belize, we haven't decided in Costa Maya what we're going to do.
Right. Costa Maya, we may just take it easy and enjoy the ship. But the problem is with Costa Maya, a lot of people don't get off.
Yeah.
So if you guys got any recommendations for us to check out there in Casa Maya, throw it out
Yeah.
there and maybe we'll do it because we're not doing the drink package. We'll probably like when we go to that Tabasco cooking with open drinks and specialty drinks. We go to Belize with the rum punch. We're gonna have quite a few drinks there. We'll probably take a nap when we get back, and then we may only have one or two at night. That's kind of why we're not doing the drink package. And
Hmm.
there's just not as many. Like when you're on the Mardi Gras, there's so many different bars and experiences. You have to do the drink package.
Now, Kevin says, "Hi everyone. I came
Hey,
in
Kevin.
late at work, but taking a break right now. Are you
Awesome.
guys driving down to Galveston the day of your cruise?"
Um, are we doing? I think we're gonna try to go all the way to maybe like an hour away because there's a Bubba Gump's there. So and I love Bubba Gump's. So I'm hoping, and that's what about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from Galveston.
Hmm.
So we're hoping we can make it that far down. That's about 8 or 9 hours. So we'll try to do that, and then we'll only have an hour drive or so the next day.
So we're not going to drive straight through, is what Paul's saying. We're just going to
Right.
go maybe an hour before we get to
Right.
Galveston and find a place
Right.
to get a hotel, and then we'll get up super early in the morning and then get to Galveston.
Right, yeah, because hopefully we'll be on the first section again. Yeah, and normally when I drive to Galveston, I go from Missouri to the other side of Dallas. I get through Dallas, and then I do like a 2.5, 3 hour drive the next morning. Get up early. I'm used to getting up real early, so I just get up early and get it over with. But I'm going to try to make it down to the other side of Houston there, so I can make it to the Bubba Gump. So
Yeah, Dave and Aaron are kind of they think the Mardi Gras sounds awesome, but their cruise was canceled just like the one we were, when we first booked it because it wasn't ready yet.
oh
So
yeah.
they were on the inauguration cruise.
Right, we were on that journey one. It was supposed to 15-day journey cruise from New York to repositioning there in Port Canaveral.
Yes.
But we got a little bit of money off of that, so that was all right.
Well, they
But
gave us a credit and plus onboard credit too. So
yeah. So go ahead. Sorry.
Tom wants to know when's your next cruise.
It's gonna be January 8th, right?
9th.
9th.
It's
Sorry.
gonna be on a Sunday, January 9th. And what's the name of the ship, Paul?
The Carnival Dream.
Carnival Dream.
Yep. And that was one of our last cruises before we started vlogging.
Mhm.
That was one of our best cruises up to the Mardi Gras. That was, and every year, they get new staff and everything like that. And I don't know where it's at right now, but we had like the best food, the best service. They had probably the best band I ever seen in Ocean Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
And they rocked out the rock show there at the main theater.
Antoinette's here too.
Oh, hey Antoinette, getting caught up with your vlogs, fresh off the Mardi Gras there. That's awesome. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yeah, it's an awesome ship.
Yep.
And so we did the your time dining because we want to do it because in case we're out and about longer because we like to take naps in between only because so we can stay up longer for the comedy and
Yeah.
music and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's funny when we first started cruising, we get up real early, get by the pool, enjoy that, have some drinks, this and that, go take a nap, and then or sometimes we just ride it straight through, and then we'd probably go to bed about 9 or 10. And
Hmm.
lately, over the last few years, and the Dream was the first ship we did that. We
Yeah.
kind of started our nightlife series on that because the weather was. We went out in what, January. It was so cold in New Orleans that year. All the
Yes.
fountains in New Orleans were completely frozen.
Hmm.
I think we sailed out. It was like barely over 30 degrees,
Cold.
and it was cold and raining. Even in Mexico, it was kind of
Mhm.
cold. So we just like slept all day, and then we just stayed up all night. Closed every bar, and that was the first time we really enjoyed the kind of the nightlife there. And definitely been doing that style of cruising a little bit more, which is I think it's a little funner that way.
A lot of times we bring like a card games like Uno, and it's funny as we sit there and people actually will ask to come and play with us, which
Right.
is really awesome too. So
Yeah.
we meet new friends by bringing games, and they come and sit with us, listen to music, have a couple drinks, and have
Right.
fun.
And we really, really love the comedy club.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
we had a great comedian on the Pride there. He's on. I don't know if anyone ever watches the Dry Bar comedy channel on YouTube. They've got some great comedians on there. I forget the guy's name, but they had amazing comedians, and usually for the most part they do. So, but you know, Dave and Aaron. So how was the sunrise there? Was that at what capacity were you selling at there? If you get a chance, I'm just kind of curious because we went on that ship.
On the Pride.
Yeah, no, the Carnival Sunrise.
Oh, well, I'm talking
Yeah,
about the Pride we went on,
right.
and it was
The Carnival
90%.
Sunrise, when we went on it, it was completely packed.
Yes.
Chris, the Flying Scotsman, was the cruise director. He really rocked that ship out. But the ship, when we went on it, at times it was just super, super crowded. So it was kind of a little bit of a letdown there. But, we had great entertainment. It's a beautiful ship. They did a great job,
Just the atrium's a little bit small than
Yeah,
normal.
the atrium, it's hard to have those really big parties in there. It really gets crowded in there. So,
Unless you're gonna rock the promenade.
right, yeah. Well, that's the idea, right?
That's what they do. They start up in the atrium, and then all of a sudden they do the rock the promenade, and everybody goes to the next area. So it's pretty cool.
Yep, so we're looking forward to getting on the Dream. We've got a few excursions planned there. And like I said, if anyone's got any suggestions on Costa Maya, we'd like to find a nice beach with reasonable drinks. So if anyone knows, give us a heads up on that. We'd appreciate that. That would be really cool. Otherwise, so that's only 3 ports, right?
Yeah, 3 ports.
Okay, so yeah, that'd
It's a
be
6-day cruise.
right. An amazing deal too.
Yeah, we got and let's talk about our cabin. What kind of cabin did we book?
We got a balcony this time.
We got a balcony.
Right. So, we'll be able to relax and enjoy that some of it because I don't think it was ever really crowded except the first sea day on the Pride. It was a little hard to get
Yes.
a comfortable seat and the Serenity and all that, but once we hit all the ports and got cruising more, it kind of thinned out. And definitely when we were in the ports there, we were able to really enjoy
Yes.
the ship.
It really was nice.
So, but you got anything to add tonight?
No, I'm just talking about what we're gonna be doing on the Carnival Dream. We're excited to go back on that ship. A lot of memories, a lot of good times we had on that ship.
Yeah, we'll have to post some pictures on that.
Yeah.
They're on our High Seas Friends Facebook. And if you haven't, guys, checked out our Instagram pages, High Seas Paul on Instagram, High Seas Cindy on Instagram. She does a better job of posting pictures than I do. We've just been really, really, really busy. I mean,
Yeah.
we're hoping this next week we can finish the vlogs. I know we keep saying it, but
I've been really sick, and I'm finally starting to feel 100%
Right.
again. So
Right.
I got a little scared there at the end because I couldn't get rid of that cough. It was kind of
yeah, this last week you were like, if I can't get rid of this cough,
have to
I'm
go to the
probably gonna have to
doctors.
go into the doctors. So
but it finally went away. So
Right.
I feel a lot better.
yeah, we just got a lot. This is a real busy time of year for us with our work. We've got a lot of parties going on, just a lot of
Yes.
things going on. Next Tuesday night, we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna head out to Branson, Missouri, and we're gonna go out there and we're doing a kind of, is it like a limo or a
It's a VIP shuttle. We're going to be going to a lot of the Christmas lights and drive through those. Going to go to a winery and stuff like that. We're going to have cheese, crackers, meats, and wines, and so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we'll do a lot of B-roll on that. We probably won't do a lot of vlogging on it, but we'll do some B-roll. And if anyone's interested in ever coming to Branson, this will be a lot of things to do and see in Branson. So, we'll have some good video. And do you recall the winery we're going to?
I'm not as sure.
Okay.
But
well,
we want to go to Silver Dollar City too. We're going to try to do
Yeah.
that too.
that's depending on the weather and how
Yes.
the weather's going. The weather looks, it's, of course, what, the last few days, it's mid 70s again. It's kind of cooled off. And
Yes.
I think it gets a little cooler this weekend, but next week, we're supposed to get in the, I think, 50s and 60s. So we'll try to get out to Silver Dollar City
do
as
that,
well.
yeah.
So they got the $1 million+ light parade out there, which is really cool.
It's really, if you guys haven't been to Branson, haven't been there, you guys got to come on Christmas.
Yeah, that's I think if not number one, like number 2 or 3 destination for Christmas there.
Yes.
So Silver Dollar City's beautiful, and they've got beautiful Christmas
The
parades.
Branson Landing's beautiful with all the Christmas lights. So Branson starts Christmas right after Halloween. So if you love Christmas, go down to Branson.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna check that out next week, and so I've got a real early morning tomorrow, and that's why we started. So if I think next week we should be able to make it as well.
We're gonna try.
Right.
I
So,
think this time may be okay. Um, oh, we got a question. The Titanic Museum is amazing in Branson and
right,
in Pigeon Forge too.
right,
Yes, I've been there lots of times at the Titanic, and I love that.
right.
It's a really good experience. You actually walk in, they give you a card, and that's the person that was on the Titanic. By the time you go through the whole museum, you find out if the person you have, if she survived or he survived or did he pass away.
Yeah,
Or
and
she.
I think the one in Branson has if is one of the top for the artifact from the
Yes.
Titanic. So that'll be really
She did a
cool.
great job on that. It's if you have to go in there because you got someone walking with you, explain. You get to touch the ice and how, or you put your hand in the water. And you get to see how cold that water was.
Right. Anyone catch Cindy going down that green water slide there? That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
So,
I don't think I'll do it again, but maybe.
so on the Dream, are we going to do the steakhouse or the chef's table coming up?
I think we should maybe try one of them.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think we should try one of
Yeah,
them.
I don't think because I did look at the Dream Steakhouse. I don't think it's so. We'll kind of decide and see what we're going to do there because we want to bring some unique experiences to
Yes.
everybody out there. And we did, quite a few there on the Pride. And then, of course, the Mardi Gras vlogs, showed a lot of different things there, which was really cool. But yeah, I think the chef's table is something everybody should
I agree.
experience one time.
You get to sit at the table with a bunch of people, and the chef just goes and he explains exactly what he made, and it's just and he actually had Paul go over there to the side, and he was
Right.
Showing Paul on
Yeah, he
things.
saw I was vlogging and stuff like that and
Mhm.
talking, and we had a little bit of an intermission, and I was looking over there, and he thought I was, asking him for something, and he's all, "Do you need something?" I said, "No, I'm just checking out the food and the preparation." He invited me over and let me
Mhm.
do a little B-roll on all the presentation that they were making on the main courses and stuff. So that was really neat.
Yes.
Great experience, very hospitable. Like I said, I recommend it for everybody to at least do it one
And
time.
where do they have it at, Paul?
They had it in the disco lounge on the disco floor. And I'm like, well, this is the first time I've ever eaten on a disco. So they had like the different color lights and they had like LED fire. It was pretty cool though. It was pretty neat. I was like kind of tripping out at
They had
first.
like half mannequins with no heads, all naked, and I mean that's just the pride they have the
Yeah.
nightclubs. It was kind of interesting, but we loved it though.
Yeah, we touched on that last week, like how back in in the 90s and the 2000s, every ship had a different decor and how we liked it, and we just really loved the decor on the Pride. So,
Yeah. So if you guys haven't been on the Pride, that's a unique ship. It's very, a lot of artsy. It's very unique ship.
right.
You have to try the Carnival Pride.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to going back on the Dream and vlogging that because that's a unique Dream class ship too. Completely different from the Magic and completely different from the Breeze. The Breeze has that kind of standard new, decorations decor that, is basically what they're all going with now. But I do love that dining room in the Breeze. It is beautiful. But yeah, definitely the Dream is definitely a unique Dream class ship. And I really like the Dream class ships because
I do too.
I like the big atriums. That was a little bit of a downfall on, the Triumph class ships and, the Sunrise and the Sunshine. Those atriums are pretty packed when they're running at high capacity. So,
And Tom, no, they did not let us have a tour of the kitchen. I do believe they
yeah,
didn't let us because of due to COVID. So they did not let us go into the kitchen, which was kind of a bummer, but it's okay.
right.
So we actually started out on the top of the nightclub, and then had our appetizers and stuff, and then we went down the stairs, and then they had this beautiful table with our names on there, and it was really, really, unique, and it was a good experience to try.
Right,
I really
right.
enjoyed it. It
Yeah.
was well worth the money.
Absolutely. So going forward, probably around Christmas, New Year's, we're gonna have a little bit more time off. So we'll have the Mardi Gras vlogs for those that are waiting for our last two
And the ship tour too.
in the ship tour. We'll have that finished off here, hopefully by the end of January. We might have to throw a couple out one week, and then we really need to start going on the Pride
Yes.
vlogs. So
Start doing those
those
too.
that are waiting on the Pride vlogs, those should be coming, and we got to get busy because
Then
we're going on the Dream, and then what? Within just a little over a month,
February 28th.
yeah, we're going on the Radiance to do our comparison to the beautiful, God rest her soul, the Victory in all
Yes.
her sea glory. We're gonna miss so much.
Yes.
But we're going to do a lot of comparisons on that. We're going to do a comparison video on that. And then, of course, the one big one we've been waiting for, the Panorama.
It's for
And,
the big celebration
Yeah,
cruise.
and we've got excursions booked at every port. Cabo, we got the electric bikes, beach. And we've got a couple tequila and food things there in Mazatlan and
And
Puerto
what
Vallarta.
cabin did we get, Paul?
We're in the Havana on the Panorama on the back.
Which is going to be a different experience than from the Mardi Gras. So
Right.
it's more in the back of the ship this time.
Right. So we want to thank everybody. And you have anything else to add tonight, Cindy?
No, I think we covered a lot of stuff.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well out there and keeping in good spirits and hopefully staying calm during these manic times that, I notice everybody's running around crazy out there.
Yeah,
And
for
as I
Christmas.
always say, be kinder than necessary out there. And we
It
look for.
says, let's hold on before Paul closes down. Someone said, wow, you all are going to be busy. Enjoy the panorama is awesome.
Right.
We're happy to go back to California where we
Right.
grew up in. So it'll be
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to go back to California.
I'm looking forward to doing the Mexican Riviera and seeing the comparison there between the Victory and the Radiance.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to look like the sunrise and the sunshine, and they're basically all going to start kind of looking alike now. And
Cookie cutters.
yeah, cookie cutters. But we got our videos on the Victory, and like I mentioned, if you guys haven't seen what the Victory used to look like, check out those vlogs.
Yeah.
We got those on there. So. But I want to wish everybody happy holidays. If you don't catch us next week, it's gonna be 6 o'clock again next week because I've got an early Friday again next Friday. So I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight, and everyone be safe out there.
Let's do cheers, Paul.
All right, here's to everybody. If we don't see you next weekend or next week, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
See y'all on the high seas. Bye.
Bye.
Your side, Paul. He's trying to find it, guys. There we go.